Hello and welcome to this week's Live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. In this week's show I shall be chatting to Alex, Dave and Divya from DA Socials, which unusually for this show is not a band, but they are putting on some great nights with a difference at the Exchange Bar in sunny Leicester. And we'll also be playing lots of homegrown music by local bands. Hello, I hope you're all well and are having a fantastic week. Let's kick today's little show off with Factory Girls as the music fades. That was Factory Girls and As the Music Fades. Looks like they're going to be playing in Leicester on Thursday the 28th of July 2022, and they'll be playing at the Donkey with Her Burden, Amber Saclardi and themselves, Factory Girls. So that'll be a fantastic lineup there. Great at the Donkey. It's absolutely fantastic atmosphere. I love the layout of that place, and they've refurbished it with a slightly bigger and better stage now as well. So that's brilliant. So that's 28th of July, Her Burden, Factory Girls and Amber Saclardi. Great stuff. So now let's have a little bit of psychedelia, and here's Guru Flex. That was the wonderful Guru and Flex. They've just come back from playing at the Bearded Theory Festival on that wow stage. That's easy for you to say. So yeah, and they're going to be playing shortly as well in Duffy's Bar. They're going to be playing on Sunday the 10th of July as part of Access All Areas, which is a fundraiser gig for the Bridge Homeless to Hope charity. They're going to be playing, Guru are going to be part of it, along with a load of others at Duffy's Bar on Sunday, July the 10th. Actually, that'll be a fantastic day. I usually go each year, and it's nothing short of a wonderful experience. The Access All Areas, if you want to find out about it, check out Music in Leicester's gig guide at musicinleicester.co.uk. Meanwhile, let's have a little bit of Jay and Lost.
I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, I almost lost it. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, and I almost lost it. Thought that I lost my mind, thought that I lost my mind. Scales got tipped, life got flipped, trying to stop my shine. Not like this, can't do this, gotta believe you're alright. Sad that we speak more now you're not here when I look to the skies, yo. Now I'm getting high on a daily, saying that ain't gonna change me. Hurts and it pains me, that's what made me. Gonna meet again, gonna speak again, bravely. It's how I'm thinking, it's how you thought. One of the good things you gave me, making mama proud, already done her proud, even if I messed up lately. Knew that I loved her then, I love her now. The past it saved me, kept on advancing bravely. That's a routine, daily, in a new thing. How I did things, how I do things, to the grave, see. Now my head's saying put it all down, but my heart's saying stick to the grind. Now my head's saying put it all down, but my heart's saying stick to the grind. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, I almost lost it. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, and I almost lost it. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, I almost lost it. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, and I almost lost it. Try healing intoxicated, head's gone and populated with dark thoughts, not your favourites. Wanna be emancipated, all the pain is accumulated. You don't wanna be affiliated, appreciated, depreciated. Man, just appreciate it, cause the demons have infiltrated. Jay's gone, but there's still the basics. Stage one, just flip the matrix. Hate on, game on and face it. Take one, take none, I made it. Take one, make none, I'm faking. Not one, shot one, I'm breaking. From my heart still aching. Now my head's saying put it all down, but my heart's saying stick to the grind. Now my head's saying put it all down, but my heart's saying stick to the grind. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, I almost lost it. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, and I almost lost it. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, I almost lost it. I'm sipping on it, I'm smoking on it. My mind was gone, and I almost lost it. Now my head's saying put it all down, but my heart's saying stick to the grind. Now my head's saying put it all down, but my heart's saying stick to the grind.
That was the wonderful Jay and Lost. Of course, Jay is from right here in sunny Colville. Looking at his Facebook page, he's going to be at the Big Flex Festival this weekend, this Saturday in fact. Not too sure what the Big Flex Festival is, but you can get information about it on TikTok, and he's playing there on Saturday, so that'll be great, I'm sure. It'll soon be time for this week's guests, but before we hear from them, let's have a little bit of last week's guest, and here's the Mercians, Scum Like Us.
Told him it's not all about the money. Life ain't a sprint, so don't you worry about what you can't control. Stress is only a ticket to the grave. 8 years on, he's a teen, sipping lightning from a bottle, chaining cigarettes, there's nothing in between. He's got a book in his right hand, a knife in his left. His dad knows the system failed him just like it failed the rest. Did you see? For the dime. 24 now, feds kicking down the door. Only 8 years old, his boy cries out the window hopelessly. Late to see the system chose his destiny. Did you see the colored line? In truth, it never stood a chance. Another taken by the mind. This is the life of the dime.
That was last week's guest, the Mercians and Scum Like Us. Of course, they're playing on Saturday the 20th of August in the great big lovely O2 Academy in Leicester. So that'll be great. Saturday the 20th of August 2022, their headline show there. Brilliant, O2 Academy. Okay, so now it's time for this week's guests, which will be Alex, Dave and Divya from DA Socials. Alex and Dave are both musicians, and DA Socials are putting on some great nights at the Exchange Bar in sunny Leicester. But first, here's Alex, Brodella and All for Nothing.
Never meant to hurt you. We just keep on hurting ourselves. I'm everything without you. I'm not one to be put on a shelf. It was there, that very moment. I know you didn't care for the things that we have been through. Was this all? Was this all for nothing? Was this all? Was this all for nothing? It was there, that very moment. I knew you didn't care for the things that we have been through. See, we forgot for the things that made us to collide. We hit the spot. No, it's not the first time you lied. It was there, that very moment. I know you didn't care for the things that we have been through. Was this all? Was this all for nothing? Was this all? Was this all for nothing? Was it all? Was it all for nothing? Was it all? Was it all for nothing?
That was All for Nothing by Alex Brodella, who's a local singer-songwriter who happens to be this week's special guest here on Live, Local and Loud, along with Dave and Divya, who all together form DA Socials Presents. So hello all.
Hi.
Hiya, I'm David.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there. Just to be clear, okay, so there's the three of you. There's some musicians, and all together you form DA Socials. So just briefly tell us what is DA Socials?
So DA Socials has rapidly become something that we're considering as a movement, and it's basically just a collective collaboration of different artists expressing any forms of expressionism.
Ooh.
And we plan to do many events coming up, and the first thing we've started with is an open mic called DNA Open Mic.
All right, okay. All right then. And so that's Alex, sorry. Now let's so can you introduce the other two, please, Alex?
Yeah, so I've got Divya. to the
Hi,
right of
I'm
me,
Divya. Nice to meet you guys.
and I've got Dave here as well.
Hiya, I'm David Topsy, which also goes as this guy on stage. I'm a DJ myself.
This guy. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so so Alex, let's talk a little bit about your music first. Now, so we've just played All for Nothing. How did that come about? What's the inspiration and what's the song about, Alex?
Well, it's obviously a heart wrencher, but I just think it's about relationships and the ups and downs going through that, and it's basically just the question of if it all of a sudden ends from something that was everything, was it all for nothing? Like, did you gain anything? Yeah, so it's the question, was it all for nothing? And I'd like to think, me personally, answering my own question, I don't think it is like for nothing. I think it is all worth it. You learn from all these things, all the pain, heartbreaks and everything. So yeah, that's basically the main gist of it.
Yeah, something we can all relate to with a positive slant. That's great.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so and Dave, you're also a musician in the group, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. I produce electronic music.
Okay, so we'll play one of your songs a bit later. So let's talk a little bit about DA Socials. So what made you form DA Socials?
Hi. So DA Socials, we feel that there's nothing available in the community as DA Socials, what we want to create at the moment. Hence, we decided to create it ourselves. So we are a non-biased, working class, multimedia collaborative. And we want to create a safe space for people to come and express themselves in terms of not just music, in any form of art. Yeah.
Oh, I see. That sounds interesting.
Yes, I mean, it started just from the open mic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then leading maybe to more of a social club, that would be our ideal.
Yeah, like a community. We were trying to get, with our past 2 events, which we did last month and this month, we managed to get family vibe inside our events, which is always people smiling, enjoying themselves, speaking to each other. And this is exactly what we're looking for, to get artists and more people together.
Like a one vibe community.
Oh, okay. So that's obviously quite a wide-ranging thing. So you say you started with the open mic. So how did that come about?
So we went to a local open mic at the Sound House. Great open mic.
The ones with Rhett Barrow on Tuesdays.
That's right. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're not doing them anymore. It's
No.
such a shame. We've been for 12 years, and he's a lovely lad. But I was sitting there one time and I thought I could do this. I could host, because I love looking after people. Like, I've come from such a loving Italian family, and they just love hosting, caring for people, and that resonates through me. And I just love it. I love it. I just want everyone to have a good time and be comfortable. That echoes at our events. So we was at this open mic, and I said to Dave, I want to do an open mic.
Yeah, I remember saying like the sounds. I would like to do the sounds on an event. I was like, okay, so how about you do the sound for our next open mic then? And that's how we kind of started. Yeah.
That's how it started.
Brilliant.
It's snowballing since. And Divya is actually an old school friend that I hadn't seen in over 10 years, probably. And
Yeah, we went to school together.
We went to school together, little kiddies. And she got back in touch, and we're like, it's like we're not been apart. Like, we just vibed again. And I was explaining to her about this whole thing that we'd started, and she just got it. And throughout different meetings, and we did a few photo shoots as well, and it just naturally became the three of us. What she brought to the table, and we just thought, and we've just become like closest family.
And I think our ethos is, as we were doing all of this and coming together, our ethos is matched as well, and we were all on the same page as what we want to create, what we feel, what we think, and how we want to direct creativity as well.
Because Divya is a massive creative herself. She actually had a business. Go on.
Yeah, so I had a fashion manufacturing business that was running for about 7 years, and then COVID hit, and I've had to close the business now, unfortunately. But it's leading me to a new direction now, and so I help out a bit behind the scenes, and with creative element and the business side and idea projection. Yeah.
Okay, so you do your open mic nights at the Exchange Bar, is that right, in Leicester?
Yes.
Just for those that may not know, whereabouts is the Exchange Bar in sunny Leicester?
It's right in the center. People might know Athena, which is the big theatre we have next to Curve Theatre. And the Exchange is just on that same plaza. And if you want a postcode, that's LE1 1RD, just to make it easier for you guys.
Nice. You can't miss it. It's a building that's right on the corner. It's a gorgeous old building.
Yeah, it's a lovely building.
Yeah.
Number 50 Rutland Street.
It's a lovely wedge shape, isn't it? I love it.
Yes.
I presume your open mics in the basement, is it? So is that where you do your other stuff as well? Is it by open mic? Is it an open space then where participants can do all the other things that you were talking about, just express themselves in any way?
Absolutely, yeah. So so a lot of the work that we've been doing that we really enjoy doing as well is going to different events and like headhunting and just finding people and telling them, passing on a message. And we are open to anything. We have a lot of bookings, so we have people booking slots, but we also have a lot of walk-ins as well, because they'll turn up and we'll just get them in.
So we're just on our third event, coming up to our third event now, so we're quite new still. We're still looking to see how we can introduce the different elements of art and creativity into there. So we're thinking maybe having space for people to put up artwork, so it can be like gallery space. And slowly we've got a lot of ideas, and we'll slowly start introducing them.
Wow, that sounds brilliant. Okay, speaking about your third event, is that the one? When's your next event then?
It's the 23rd, so it's every so it's a Thursday. It's every 2 weeks, but it's the
Right.
23rd.
23rd of June 2022. Okay, brilliant. And so we'll chat a bit more about that after the break, but let's play a song by one of your featured artists that's coming up next. If her name's Fionn Rebecca, is that right? She's on your next.
That's right, yeah. So Fionn Rebecca, she's an amazing artist. She's part of HQ Familiar. Big shout to Yasin and everyone down there. Local record label doing some great things.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice.
Excellent. Well, let's hear it. Here's Promises by Fionn Rebecca.
Not long ago, I needed you so. You were my lifeline, barely alive. But now that I've grown,
That was Promises by Fionn Rebecca, who is next week's special guest. Is that the right terminology? Special guest?
We're saying feature artist.
Feature artist at your open mic night at Exchange Bar next Thursday on the 23rd of June. Was that correct? Yes, 23rd of June 2022. So so open mic. So do you call them? So if they're all encompassing events, you still call them open mic nights, or do you call them something else?
No, we're calling them open mic because people know what they are. But it is surprising how many people don't know what an open mic is. But I think we should just stay true to the formula, just to not confuse people.
Okay, so can you give me an example of the other sorts of art forms that come along then?
So we've had a lot of spoken word. Obviously, we've had Trevor Locke. Come on, do a poem about a guitarist. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But anything like even visual, so like Divya said about having people's artwork put up, and even projections, like if we have media students or artists, videographers that potentially want to project some of their work as a backdrop just to give it like a theme. Not necessarily sound, but just to really play with the visuals.
Yeah.
And we are open to anything really, and we don't really have an exact answer because we are open to anything. We could be surprised, and that's what we want. We want people just to come out and just see what they have to offer, and we want to try and integrate it into what we want to do.
Okay. We've had a comedian as well. We also want to encourage people to dance if they want to be dancing or moving their bodies in different ways. Yeah.
Brilliant. Any form of expressionism.
Yeah, I mean that reminds me actually about I forget what his name is now, but I've seen him a few times at various venues. He's got an overhead projector and he has like glass bowls of water on it, and he puts little oil droplets, and they form amazing patterns and shapes.
Yes, I've actually the oil and water type thing. That's exactly something that I'd like to have as a backdrop for one of the events.
Oh, yeah, that sounds lovely.
Yeah. So it's like rather than just an experience for your ears, it's going to be a full 360 experience for all your senses. So it's not just visual, not just sounds, it'd be sound, visual, feeling, atmosphere as well. The atmosphere is very important for us as well.
And smell.
Yes, we have incense burning as well.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds awesome. I must admit, and downstairs at the Exchange Bar, I haven't been there for a good few, maybe years, months anyway. I imagine the atmosphere down there is amazing.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Have you got any plans for the future? Any ways of expanding it or taking it in another direction at all, or just see how things go, keep it as it is?
We've got a lot of ideas. Yes, we'd like to keep some of them as surprises. But no, there will be multiple things. Like I said, it's just started as an open mic, but under the DA Socials umbrella movement, there will be many things.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm intrigued. Okay, so how can people keep in touch with you and follow what's going on with DA Socials?
Yeah, so we're on Instagram. We're on Facebook as well. So the Instagram is at @D_A_socials. On Facebook, it's just DA Socials.
Sorry, just to add, I'm also a videographer, so I'm in charge of the camera work during the night, which is our plan is to promote the artists as much as we can. So I'm working on short films and different video ideas for the artists.
We'll also be doing interviews with the feature artists as well as something extra, just something we could archive over time. And I think a lot of these people that we're seeing come through DNA are going to be big one day, and it's just nice to have that for them.
Yeah,
keep a little record of it. The artists.
Yeah, I think also it gives artists these little videos and little clips and social media things that we do. It also gives them encouragement as well to get themselves out, produce little clips, get themselves on social media, so they're well known and they're getting a following as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Every bit helps to help promote them. Okay, that's brilliant. Well, thank you very much all for chatting with me today. Now, before we sign off, let's just have a last song by Dave, also known as, what are you known as, Dave?
This guy.
This guy. Okay. And we're going to play Goes Deep. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this song?
Right, so I produced this song about 2 years back, which is more or less when I started producing. Yeah, I started about 3 years ago, and it was just a form of me to express myself. I wasn't in my best side of life. I was going through a lot. So this is why, as you will listen in the song, it's a very mellow and deep song. That's why it's called Goes Deep. Yeah, it was my form of expressing myself in a new way.
Okay, well, thank you very much, all you three, for today's little chat. So we'll finish off now with a little bit of Goes Deep by this guy, who is Dave.
promise me that I won't ever know. The time is still for you. It's gone, just don't give it up. Don't let it go. Promise me that I won't ever know.
That was me chatting to the wonderful Alex, Dave and Divya from DA Socials. So they're doing some wonderful stuff at the Exchange Bar every other Thursday. And it's next Thursday is the next one. So great stuff from them. Okay, so now it's time to hear from Jules and the very catchily titled, How Can Some Experience Pride Without Liberation for All?
Elaborate on my picture. Inspired by the work of Keith Haring, the philanthropist. Art is for everybody, and everybody should be an activist. The fact of the matter is, we're divided, but we can educate the ignorant, reshape education, highlight what mass genocide is, equality and equity. The sound of that I like it, but that cannot be a focus until justice is provided. How could some experience what pride is about liberation for all? The oppressed have the right to riot like Marshall P. Johnson throughout Stonewall. Discrimination based on migration I'll never understand, but I'll join the cry to protest, and with you I stand. As an alliance who will not remain quiet, and if you're yet to try it, read Ralph Robinson's torture letters reckoning with police violence. Read, listen, write to your local politician. If you don't stand up and be counted, you won't be protected by their silence.
That was Jules and How Can Some Experience Pride Without Liberation for All. Just looking at their Facebook page, they've recently signed up to new management company Raw Power, so exciting things from them. So well done, lads. And finishing off today's little show, here's a bit of Lackey C and Not Enough.
Come across bullying, never give up. Dealing with bereavement, never give up. Life can be tough when stuck in a rut. You're feeling not enough, don't ever give up. Battle with depression, never give up. Experiencing trauma, never give up. Keep moving forward, finding a love. You feel you had enough, don't ever give up. Trying to keep pure in a vicious world, a different breed. I know I'll be one, like a rose with thorns rising from the concrete, or a lowest flower that grows in a swamp. Meander through mountains, used to be cotton wool. Feeling horrible, these times are too intolerable. Overcome these obstacles, kinda seem impossible, but I still refuse to be a patient in life's hospital. All these late nights, wish I could have raised time. It's a brave fight sometimes, having to face life. Drowning vicious thoughts voluntarily sometimes. Looking at the river of my thoughts run by. I'm losing faith in the human race, and I'm soon to break, cause I care what people think. My glow is gone, I'm still holding on. I, the soul is strong, express my emotions on this song. Come across bullying, never give up. Dealing with bereavement, never give up. Life can be tough when stuck in a rut. You're feeling not enough, don't ever give up. Battle with depression, never give up. Struggle with addiction, never give up. Keep moving forward, finding a love. You feel you had enough, don't ever give up. There's a silver lining in everything that we see. Forgive and move forward, they'll be setting you free. Give good wishes, pure feelings to each soul that you meet. The thoughts you think you feel first personally. People give presents and many gifts of hate, but it's in your power, you wanna pick up the weight. Don't let the behavior destroy your inner peace. Battling demons is the biggest enemy you'll ever be. Negative thoughts can eat you alive, while positive thoughts can heal you inside. So ride the storm, visualize your form. Rise high now, don't hide behind the norm. Truthfully, life's an opportunity to see what you can be and grow beautifully. The wounds in your heart are soon to depart. Once you realize it's you who's in charge. Come across bullying, never give up. Dealing with bereavement, never give up. Life can be tough when stuck in a rut. You're feeling not enough, don't ever give up. Battle with depression, never give up. Facing anxiety, never give up. Keep moving forward, finding a love. You feel you had enough, don't ever give up. My mindset before was awful and weak. Hold my head high now, move forward with ease. No one can touch me in my fortress of peace. And all the minor blows hide my growth and make your inner voice the kindest you know. You are peace. You are love. You are the soul. You are the hero actor playing out your role. Come across bullying, never give up. Dealing with bereavement, never give up. Life can be tough when stuck in a rut. You're feeling not enough, don't ever give up. Battle with depression, never give up. Experiencing trauma, never give up. Keep moving forward, finding a love. You feel you had enough, don't ever give up. Be the architect of your own destiny. It was all about the journey while reaching the destination. When things change inside you, things change around you. You are the stars that enlighten the whole world.
That was Lackey C and Not Enough. That pretty much wraps up this week's little show of Live, Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget you can listen to previous interviews and shows on musicinleicester.co.uk. There'll be a handy little playlist on the right hand side. Also, if you want to find out any live music events that are going down in sunny Leicestershire, check out our handy gig guide at musicinleicester.co.uk. Do have a great week, and I shall see you again next Thursday here, Hermitage FM at 5 o'clock.